All right, guys. What's going on? My name is Hans. I'm 26 years old. I am a follower of Jesus, currently a college student here at the University of West Georgia. I love fitness. I love taking photos. I'm a photographer, but I also would like to dive deeper into videography. If you're watching this right now, the reason why I wanted to make this video was because I really wanted to start documenting everything in my life. And I think the most important thing for me is not just to document everything, but also keep myself accountable in everything that I say or that I'm gonna do. Last year, 2025, I've set out to do a couple of goals that I kept myself accountable for. One of those goals was to not drink for an entire year. Just something that I said, that I've never really had a problem with drinking altogether, but it was just one of those things where I just told myself, look, you can't have a beer whatsoever, whatever the case may be, whatever scenario you're in or whatever the case may be, you can't have it. So with that being said, this year I really just wanted to hold myself more accountable with the goals that I write down on paper and look over them almost every day, just making sure that I keep myself accountable in that case, but also put action into those words that I'm saying. So I've always felt like I've always said too many things that I said I was gonna do. And actually this video is a part of that. But that was just, I've been watching a lot of self-help videos, reading a lot of nonfiction books on just terms of just self-improvement, things that in terms of just taking the first step. And right now, this is probably the scariest first step that I've taken in a minute, only because I'm talking to myself for an extended period of time. And I actually have written out all my questions in this little mini script that I have hidden here in my journal. But no, this is undeniably me. This is authentically me. And I'm hoping that sooner or later that I will just be more comfortable with just talking normally, not really having to repeat myself, or in this case, not really being camera shy. So one of the things is that I've always dreamt big. And the thing is I've always had these really big goals and aspirations that I've probably set for myself every year. But the thing is, I've never really taken the chance to write them down. But not only that, but to also take action on them as well. And I think that's something that's also held me back so much throughout my life, because I don't want my words to not mean anything if I say something. And I think that's a big deal for me. Not too recently, I watched this movie, actually just came out this last Christmas Day, called Marty Supreme. And not saying that Marty is a guy that you want to model your life around. In this case, it's more you want to take a look at the things and the actions and the thought processes that he has. There's certain scenes in there where he's talking to a woman and he's saying the woman is saying, oh, have you made any money from ping pong or anything like that? And he said, not yet. Also, saying she's trying to be more realistic with him in that case, that now granted, ping pong is not a very lucrative sport, but still, you gotta admire the thought process that Marty has, that I think that's what sets him apart from other people. So for me, I'll look at it and I'll just be what the heck, what makes me think that the things that I'm thinking about, or the things that I'm writing down here in this journal, these 23 goals that I've written down in my journal, what makes them not possible? And if it's an obstacle such as money, which thankfully it's not, or if it's something that's a mentality or a thought process, which if that's the case, then I just actually dive deep into my Bible here about thought processes and the things that I should and shouldn't be scared of, or the things that maybe that I should discern, or the things that things that are just holding me back altogether. Maybe I should carry a different type of thought process into that. And so basically at the end of that scene, Marty goes into saying like, what if it fails, right? What if all those dreams come crashing down? And Marty just literally goes and says that thought hasn't even entered my thought process. And I think that's something super admirable. Like, that's something that's like, holy smokes, like I need to develop that same kind of thought process throughout my life. And throughout the movie, he goes through like the craziest sequence of events. I definitely recommend watching the movie. Granted, don't watch it with your kids, but if you're that old enough or whatever the case may be, it's a rated R movie for that reason. But I think that it's a super admirable thing to have in terms of that mindset and that thought process, because he dreamt big, you know, and quite literally the catch line for that movie is to dream big. And thankfully, like now that I've kind of revised my goals for this year, like I have started to dream big. I've always felt like I've struggled with big goals like that in mind, because there is something that stood in my way that like made it scary for me. Maybe it was like a money thing, maybe it was a mental thing or a physical thing. In that case, that has caused me to like not want to take the next step. And honestly, that's made me super comfortable. Or in the case that like maybe the same thing happens over and over again, you know, just like it keeps failing, and I keep trying to do the same things over and over again, and yet it doesn't seem to work. And I don't really want to live like that anymore in that case. Maybe this is the start of something new, something fresh, something that's going to cause me to be uncomfortable with myself. But honestly, what things don't make you uncomfortable that are going to make you great? If you want to be great, you got to go through an uncomfortable process of doing it to become something that you aspire to be. And in this case, I know I've said a lot of I's, a lot of U's in this case, and kind of going back on my things. So I've written down these 23 goals in my journal, and I'm not going to share them because I believe that mere talk leads to poverty, but hard work leads to profit. And in this case, I definitely want to live up to that verse in Proverbs and just do it, you know, like Nike, basically, in this case. With that being said, yeah, hopefully this makes sense to you guys. Hopefully this is something that you guys can relate to. Not only that, but yeah, this video is also something that is accomplishing one of my 23 goals that I've set out for my year anyways. So it's good for me anyways. But yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I'll probably add in some different kind of clips or videos, or if not, honestly, then I'll just actually just leave this here for me. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy this video, and hopefully you guys get to enjoy the things that I get to do over this next year, and I'm excited to embark on this process. So you guys have I can't even talk, dude. You guys have a blessed one. Peace.